Greetings, user. Neural link established. Ready for takeoff.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2020 Oscatch World Cup Finals Week. We've got another great match coming up for you. Hong Kong against the United States. So glad to have you with us. I'm joined by Elux.
Really exciting matchup this week, Nolan. How'd you like that China versus South Korea match?
You know, I've been big fans of both the matches that have happened this weekend, and that was a classic one for the books. China getting the big win there. Italy getting the upset over Chile. Hong Kong and US. One spot left in top 4. Who's it gonna be? These two teams have a fierce rivalry. Whenever they play, it's usually a pretty close match. So it's always hype.
Yeah, we got Auto Fanboy, Auto LS, Little Pig God, Sakanaz, Latifa Sama, and Xiong B for Hong Kong. And for the United States, we got Sekre, Rossold, Diao, The Creeper, Sak, and Lexi. Both really stacked teams and really good specialist players in their own right.
Yeah, this is Hong Kong's second appearance in finals week. They equaled this performance in 2017. But if they would win here, that would be a new best result for them, guaranteed. But the US are chasing that second top 3 badge. So a lot at stake here. The winner will meet Italy tomorrow. And we're going to get to the warm-ups here. These are two very interesting teams. I believe Hong Kong, the last time they made it to finals week, did play the US that year. Last year they played in the semifinal stage in the losers round in top 8. The US took that one in tiebreak. So we could be in for something very special here.
I want to see a tiebreaker. Straight up, that's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting tiebreaker.
You predicting that tiebreaker?
I'm predicting that tiebreaker.
I think the chat would be very pleased if your prediction came true, as would I. But then again, I don't know. Being an American catch fan, man, I don't know if I can handle much more of these tiebreakers they keep putting us through these past few years.
What do you mean? They like going to tiebreaker.
It's not good for the health, for the heart rate, man. But anyway, here we go. The first warm-up. This one coming from Hong Kong.
So Dolan, you're telling me that your heart rate, your heart BPM, does not match the BPM of the tiebreaker map?
It exceeds that of the tiebreaker map.
That would be really unhealthy if that was the case.
Let's see what Hong Kong has in store for us on these warm-ups. You notice that later in the tournament, the warm-ups get less memey and more serious, usually.
You still got those 1 or 2 teams that still like to have fun with the warm-ups, but you can tell there's some serious patterns in there, but for the most part, all the meme warm-ups are done, which... Unfortunate. Press F's in the chat for Netherlands' amazing warm-up. We will no longer be seeing it.
Yeah, I dream of the day that the Netherlands makes it to finals week, because you know that if they do, they're going to put so much effort into that warm-up.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
But these players getting warmed up, trying to get the rhythm down, get in the zone, maybe shake some nerves, be fully awakened here.
Well, it looks like Auto LS is fully awake right now, currently dub-blasting this.
Yeah, Auto LS, I hear he's pretty good at this catching fruit thing.
What rank is he? Like, number 2 overall?
Only a former number 1.
Only former number 1. No big deal.
Yeah, I think it's very important to not understate just how scary both these teams are. As you look at Hong Kong, as we mentioned in that recap earlier in the weekend, that Hong Kong you look at players like Latifa and Chung B, just have those two as backups. Those are seasoned veterans who made the deep run in 2017. They've been in this position before. Now add AFB along with Auto LS. It's a team to not be taken lightly.
That's true. Though you said they have players that have been here before. So does the U.S. side.
Yeah, but yeah, speaking of U.S. and Finals Week experience, this is the 5th consecutive appearance in Finals Week for the United States. Ever since they first broke into the top 6 in 2016, they have qualified every year for Finals Week since. So definitely 2 consistent teams with definitely some pedigree. And also, I think Lexi has really played better this year than last year. Last year was kind of his first, was getting his feet wet. This year he seems more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like he's playing a lot better too.
Yeah, I was talking to him a couple days ago, actually. I think it was actually after the French matchup. But yeah, he said that nerves are still there, but they're not as potent as they were last year. Obviously, when you're playing in front of a bunch of people, the nerves are going to be there, but he's really gotten them under control now.
Yeah, and he's really competitive too. He does want to win. He's one of the nicest guys you'll meet, but also one of the fiercest competitors. And also one of the most talented too.
Speaking of talented, look at that combo with Hidden.
Yeah, and look at Autolus as well. And this is a preview. It's like these players are flexing before the match.
Right.
It's all about the mind games with these. But Lexi coming in with a crazy hidden score here.
And I think Auto won this as of right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that accuracy would indicate. That's pretty ridiculous. I think he go and do it.
Oh yeah, we're seeing approaching 2K.
Oh
no!
That was a crazy score from Auto LS, though. Look at that accuracy.
Oh my lord.
The man was gaming.
Auto LS is here to play. What about everyone else?
Lexi says he's here to play too. That was a pretty impressive run he had up until he missed near the end. But now we'll be getting into the US warm-up. I don't know what they have planned, to be honest. Oh, there it is. Let's see what they've chosen.
No one raffled. It can be anywhere from stupidly hard to full-on mean.
Oh, it's mapped by Zach. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Wait just a minute.
A Zach map? What?
Remember how we said teams normally don't like to meme? Hello, it's the United States. We're here to drop some memes in Finals Week. The Zach map.
Is it bad that I exactly know what this song is from and a reference to?
No, right now it's just sheer beauty. This is really about to happen. What better way to prepare yourself for a hype match? I can't wait to see it. I just wish they'd queue it up right now. The description says it's time for more suffering.
What a beautiful description.
All right, Zach, what do you have for us? The Catch World Cup never disappoints. And by the way, don't forget to buy your banners, guys. This is the last weekend that banners will be available. So if you have not copped one for yourself, definitely do to support your team, your country, whoever you're cheering for. It goes on your profile and looks beautiful. And we see the mods come out in force.
Oh my lord, that background.
That is cursed right there, folks. Even the client's not sure what to make of it. Oh boy. Are you ready to enter the scuff zone, Jay?
I'm ready, as the descriptions say. Let's suffer together in this.
It is time for true suffering, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, those sliders are what I need in my life.
I mean, what more can you describe this map other than yeet?
I mean, that's basically it. And by the way, Diao was SSing there for a while. It's kind of hard to focus on anything else, like literally.
It honestly is.
How about AFB, by the way?
Oh my.
I don't want to say anything else because this is savage, but we had to point it out.
Indeed we had to.
He is gaming, folks. This isn't even his team's warm-up. Alright, an AFB, casual SS. No problem.
Casual sight read SS.
Sight read SS. He is warming up for the sight read mystery tournament in CWC, folks. That was some impressive stuff. But chat, it is time for our favorite game, roll predictions. Let's go. Get him in the chat. What? Karo Sax? It's back, boys.
Back with a vengeance.
Yes. 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 Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Russell. If I see a 1.
If I see a 1 or a 3.
Or a 2. Okay, well,
Okay.
So Hong Kong will take a decisive win on the roll here. And here is the map pool.
Hey, at least look at the bright side on that roll. It wasn't the lowest.
You're right. I mean, it wasn't. It could be worse. And the US is going to go ahead and ban Hidden 1. So the US with the first ban, Sniping HD1, AFB, definitely a really good hidden specialist. Even though the US has Zach, you really don't want to be challenging AFB, considering also what he just did.
Nope. And Pierce Lexi is confused about why that was a ban choice.
And Hong Kong is going to ban Nomon 3. And Lexi pleased with Hong Kong's ban, so at least he can be pleased with one of the bans.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and DT2 is going to be the opening pick here from Hong Kong. My first story to face rain difficulty.
Getting the higher AR DT map out of the way.
Some AR9 DT for you.
Out of the 3 double time maps, this is the highest approach rate map. I believe the other one is an 8 and an 8 point something. I'm not 100% sure on what that last one is.
We need stat sheet fast. And it's it's not too lengthy for a double time pick. This is a fairly average length pick as well, but it is notably faster. BPM 205 before double time. So it looks like both teams are set. And it looks like this might be how we start the match. Latifa, Chung B, and Auto LS in for Hong Kong. Sekre, Diao, and Russell lining up for the US. Looks like we're just sorting some final details out. The referee is not pleased with how everyone is lined up. Obey or fear the wrath of Walter.
Walter is a benevolent but a firm referee at that. You do not want to get on the wrong end of him.
You don't mess with Walter. But here we go. Start command is in. Hong Kong, United States in finals week. Double time 2 picked from Hong Kong to start us off, Jay.
To be honest, I'm not surprised that Hong Kong would go double time first.
Yeah, it does make sense considering their skill set. But here we go. It's high BPM, it's fairly dense, it's quick. You definitely don't want to lose focus on a map like this. And so far, Hong Kong has an accuracy lead. But I get a feeling that this will be determined by far more than that.
Russell gets the first one missed right at that 200 combo, and he's going to drop again.
Yeah, nobody else finding any issues at all, so Hong Kong out in front to start this one. Russell is struggling here.
Still has plenty of time, though.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah.
But Hong Kong are looking very comfortable, composed, and Russell is still struggling. But Chung B is going to find the first miss for Hong Kong. He'll find several. Latifa follows him up.
And here we go. The U.S. has combo advantage.
Yeah, but they've got some work to do because Russell did put them in a little bit of a hole, but they're slowly undigging themselves out of it. Auto LS, the only FC remaining for Hong Kong. And there's a break. There it is, about 55,000 points. The U.S. not pulling back much score anymore at this point. Hong Kong's combos are almost over 200, and there they are. Third of the map left. Sekre and Diao. And Hong Kong recovered combos and are in position to capitalize. They're checking out. And Hong Kong clean through. Russell Auto does drop PFC. And Hong Kong have a serious advantage heading into the ending sections of the map. The team is missed. It's not going to be enough. Auto does drop. Chung B is there, though. He's got a hold now.
It's going to be close, but Chung B dropped.
Here comes the Americans.
But Diao is going to drop.
Yeah, Diao's miss is really going to put a damper on things, and there was an opportunity, but is there enough time? The U.S. are going to need some help here in the end, but there's a long spinner to close it out.
Do not think there's enough time, though.
And Hong Kong, hold on. 1-0. Auto LS.
And by Diao.
Yeah, Diao at the end there. He and Auto LS. Great scores. Diao actually performing really well, but Sekre will take the MVP award, but Hong Kong will take that point. They lead 1-0. The U.S. now with the pick next. That was a fairly close double time pick. I think the U.S. got to feel okay about that.
Oh, yeah. 36,000 points.
Yeah, and
Not bad for
particularly,
a
yeah, Russell just had some difficulties there on the opening in the early sections, really put the U.S. behind. They're still almost able to pull it back. Props to Hong Kong for getting the job done. So now where the U.S. going to go? I feel like at this point in the tournament, because of the difficulty of the maps, we may see deviations from standard picks. Teams tend to just pick the maps that they feel the best on. They feel confident on at this stage in the tournament. There's usually not too many mind games going on.
The U.S. usually likes to rely on their hidden picks, but knowing how good some Hong Kong players are with hidden, and there we see Russell choosing Nomad 4.
Yeah, you definitely really don't want to be picking hidden into Hong Kong. Even though the U.S. are a good hidden team, it could definitely probably contest that. It's still a really risky pick, and we do see Nomad 4 coming out. The Creeper popping in the lobby. AFB as well. Lexi will sub in for Sekre.
Lots of fun patterns in this map, and lots of areas to miss.
Yeah, the U.S. coming in with the pick fairly quickly, and the Star Command is already going in. This one is progressing fast. So it will be AFB Chung B and Auto LS against Alexi, Creeper, and Rossold. So here we go. The U.S. definitely known for their strength on Nomad. But as you said, Jay, lots to miss. Lots of unique patterns here. And Creeper will find the opening miss.
Another early miss with Chung B.
Yep, and Rossold will drop there. So Hong Kong pulling some early advantage. A quarter of the way through, this map is fairly short, so the U.S. can't afford to get down too early here.
Oh, it's gonna drop.
Yeah, that will allow them to get back into things. It's AFB against Lexi at the top of the screen. Still anyone's game.
Creeper getting back up that 200 combo with Chung B.
Yeah, score should be level if everyone recovers here. It's going to be very close. Because right now the U.S. are pulling it back bit by bit. But Lexi does drop.
And Creeper follow right at the break.
Yeah, that's not good news for the U.S. Hong Kong are now going to see that they have a decent lead and the advantage of the double miss from the U.S. So the U.S. have to go back to work recovering right now. There's not going to be many opportunities left for them to get back in this map. Chung B's drop will provide an opportunity here.
But Creeper's gonna... Auto LS and Chung B both drop for Hong Kong.
Oh, Chung B missed a lot of notes there. Hold on a second. Lexi and Rossel over 200. Creeper's struggling, but Auto LS and Chung B can't seem to keep up either. And here come the misses. The lead is getting really narrow. Can the U.S. flip it? Oh, there's a fail! Chung B!
He failed!
U.S. will take it in the end. The fail will come from Chung B. It was going to be really close either way. But Chung B's fail is going to seal the deal. U.S. will take the point. Lexi and Rossold really putting in some work. AFB and Auto did all they could, but the Creeper was able to hang on. Chung B was not, and that's the difference.
Auto LS with that 2 miss, though.
That's a great score from him. But AFB at the top of your screen will get the MVP award for this one. 981K. 866 combo. So Hong Kong will be up to pick once again. Do we see another double time pick? Would not be too surprised, but it wasn't really won by an insane margin, so don't know how they're feeling.
Ooh, Hard Rock won.
And this is going to be really interesting because Hard Rock is a skill set that these two teams are both quite proficient in. So it might be a tad bit risky, but Hong Kong definitely have to have some confidence picking this. Sakanaz will come in for his first performance of the match. Sakurai, Dino, and Russell line up for the Americans against Latifa, Sakanaz, and Otto.
And there we see a cry for Ascendance in the chat by Sekre, asking for Ascendance to please come back and rank this for 5-patch mapping. Thank you. Well, you heard it here. Sekre wanting Ascendance back.
He made it official, folks. He made it official. But here we go. Russell, the last player to load in. We'll get a panic button clickaroo, and we're going to get right into this one. A little bit of client lag here, and there we go. Ooh, Sakanaz is caught out early. Seems to be out of rhythm there just for a minute. It's going to give the U.S. a sizable lead. Sakanaz struggling here.
It's all good, though. Plenty of map to go. That was only in the beginning.
Yeah, it is going to put Hong Kong behind the 8 ball here by about a miss, but if he's able to recover and play the rest of the map quite well, Hong Kong still do have a chance. The damage is not unrepairable.
Maybe about a 40,000, 50,000 point lead difference right now, and on map this length, that is not much at all.
Ooh, Sakanaz will get caught out. Yep, he does get caught out again before Ki here. So far, everyone else is still seeing Sakanaz again. He's gonna fail, actually. Gets caught out in the wrong place, just no man's land. Diao will miss as well. He nearly fails.
But don't know if it's lack of practice or nerves on Sakanaz's part. We see a drop by Latifa-sama. Auto LS still holding on.
Russell will give it up. It's down to Auto LS and Sekre now. But the FCs, the US still with a firm advantage here, over 100,000 points, halfway through. Sakanaz is really struggling, and you have to wonder because Hong Kong picked this.
Auto LS drop. And yeah, it really makes you wonder what the mindset was behind this pick.
Could just be nerves, who knows, we may never know, but the US have a firm lead here.
And that lead continues growing.
Down to 1 FC, that is Sekre at the top of your screen. And the US roaring ahead here. It's 200,000 points in their favor at the moment, with a third of the map remaining. Yeah, and Hong Kong at this point may need a fail. Unless we see an absolute meltdown from the US.
Sakanaz dropping again. But Sekre,
he's going to give up the FC Russell, but that's a double miss for the US. But Diao is there with the combo.
That was some dangerous HP bar drop there on Russell's part.
Yeah, he is going to be able to get it recovered, and Latifa misses at the end, and Latifa might fail. He's got to revive pretty quickly here. But the US way out in front, and unless we see a fail on the US side, Hong Kong's not going to be getting this one. Rustled. Ooh.
That was close.
It was very close, but he is going to hold on, and the U.S. will take the break point. 2-1, they lead.
Otto and Sekre getting a 1 miss. Well, I think we see why Sekre is wanting Ascendance to rank this now.
Yes, he's quite good at it. Spoiler alert.
But unfortunately for Hong Kong and Sakanaz, like I said, not sure if it was nerves or something, but was just not having a fun time on that pick.
Yeah, unfortunate for Sakanaz because everyone other than him got over 1 million points. So maybe Hong Kong was just banking on the fact that the U.S. would have a player that would struggle, maybe kind of match trade Sakanaz's misses. But it's going to backfire, and the U.S. now in a position to capitalize. Where will they go? The Americans taking their time here. It will be Nomad 2.
Key.
This is
My,
a
my-
popular song.
My favorite map in the entire map pool.
Really? Nomad 2?
I came close to full comboing it a couple times so far. But I always end up choking, so
I know the pain. I know the pain.
have that too much. Just get so far, just collapse at the end every time.
Yep, it is a lengthy map, 4 minutes, a little over the 4-minute mark here, so they're going to be testing stamina, consistency, the endurance of these players. In the U.S. have always been fairly confident in their Nomad. Sekre, Lexi, and Rossel line up for them.
Patterns in this map, not too hard. It has its few hard moments, but for players of these caliber, it's like you said, this is going to be a consistency test.
Yep, and Hong Kong will send Latifa, Otto, and AFB. And here we go. We're going to get started. Hong Kong looking to strike back after that break point. Good old client.
Never a World Cup without it.
It never is, man. It never is. It looks like we're finally going to be getting synced up. Ooh, Latifa? He got caught out and he failed there, didn't he?
It was close.
He got
Probably
caught
just
out.
a timing, but
Yeah, he missed a large portion of that stream. So early advantage US. So that's not going to put Hong Kong back too far considering how long the map is and how early the miss was.
it was less than that 200 combo mark, so not as bad as it would be later on.
Here we go. Getting into the hyper. Ooh. No one does get caught out.
But
Latifa, though,
Latifa,
in the slow section. So that's 2 misses, 3 misses. Latifa.
but Sekre is
Sekre.
going to trade one.
Yeah, he's going to trade one, but the U.S. will still have some points in the bank. That's going to stop the bleeding for now. Quarter of the way through. And Lexi will drop as well. So Hong Kong with an opening here now. Sekre does get his combo up to 200 in time, and
But
Latifa will
Latifa-
drop.
Right before those verticals, too.
Yeah, not the good place to get caught out there, but the score is so close because the miss from Sekre as well. The US just seem to always have one person there to get back up to 200 right as someone misses. So it's going to keep him in it with a slight edge. But halfway through, this is very close. Lexi.
And that's going to give Hong Kong the lead that they're looking for.
Yeah, but now they have to hold it. Still half of the map remaining, over 2 minutes of gameplay left. It's still within one miss. It's all about who recovers better. Nobody caught out there on that little breakdown. Oh, Latifa. He's going to miss right as Lexi gets his combo back up to 200, so the US actually have a chance to flip it back, and they will.
Everyone holds through that hyper chain right there.
Yep, final third of the map now. And it's still way too close to call. Coming up to the final quarter now. And it's still anyone's game, folks.
A couple thousand points, and that's it.
Yeah, that's less than one miss right there. I believe that's still spin to win territory.
Indeed, that is spin to win territory.
Big slider, everyone gets it. US with the narrowest of leads here. It's only 7,000 points. It is 7,000 points. Into the final section. It's still anyone's game. Can the US hold on? Hong Kong can't give any room either. Here we go. This is it.
Who's gonna blink?
All players hitting the pattern so far. No one caught out just yet. Oh, it's AFB. Lexi trades. Russell misses too. Wait. Hong Kong.
Hey, hold on.
Lexi misses again, and Hong Kong will pull it back.
At the end.
They gotta hold. No misses here for Hong Kong. AFB drops. But Russell trades it in Hong Kong with the steal at the end.
6,471 points. Coming in a full combo by Auto LS to secure the breakpoint.
That was clutch. Hong Kong went pedal to the metal, kept their foot in it, and that's an FC from Auto LS. He made the difference right there. And we're still tied. Hong Kong next up with the pick. That's got to put some fire back in Hong Kong.
You wouldn't expect them to choose Hard Rock, seeing especially how the last map went, but it might have just been only that one Hard Rock pick.
Could be. Wouldn't be surprised to see DT or even HD as well. That's the thing, is they may be a little wary of Hidden and Hard Rock. They may feel they have a slight edge in Hidden, but they know they have a Zac. They may have AFB too, so it's still very risky. It's still early in the match, so I wouldn't expect them to go for it. And also, let's not forget, they're on the clock. Walter don't play games.
As soon as that timer hits 0, boom, Walter's on top of it. And we are going to see our Convert double time pick, Messiah.
So Hong Kong will go back to double time. It worked for them early in the match.
Bit lower approach rate than the last double time pick. This one's coming in at AR8.
Yeah, not quite as speedy as the last one in terms of BPM density. But also the killer, check out the length. just over 5 minutes before double time is applied.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a long map. I've actually never bothered to sit down and look at the length before on this.
So they're really just trying to test the US here on double time because they know they have the advantage. They feel they have the advantage. Lengthy double time, consistency double time on a convert too that adds its unique tricks to it. So here we go. Lexi and AFB will throw on hidden. No substitutions either. And here we go. So Hong Kong with a clutch break point, and Sekri actually with a very early miss.
And
Russell as well.
But AFB with an early miss as well.
Sekri, yet another miss, so you can already see just these patterns with DT. It requires that precise platter control and perfect timing. Hong Kong with the advantage after the intro.
Russell getting up to a 200 combo. Next will be AFB if he doesn't miss, but a double miss on the side of Hong Kong is going to change that score really quickly.
Lexi does get caught out just impatient, dashed a little too soon, but the US still going to retain some advantage here as Latifa also dropped, so that's going to trade Lexi's miss.
So as you said last map, Dolan, as soon as a player misses on the US, there just seems to be that one player that gets back up that 200 combo, and this time it was Zekra.
Yeah, he made an excellent recovery after his early two misses. AFB did find a miss 100 combo ago, so the US able to fully capitalize. Latifa Sama will drop as well. And the US with a firm advantage at this point, nearing the halfway mark, but it's a very long map. 3.5 minutes with double time applied.
And we've seen what happened with Fubuki at the end. Anything can happen.
Yeah, wouldn't quite count Hong Kong out of it just yet. But the US have recovered quite nicely and have just been punishing these recent misses from Hong Kong. AFB. And the advantage continues to grow for the US.
And more full combos on the side of Hong Kong, but he traded that with Russell, and Lexi's gonna drop.
Latifa Sama as well, too, is going to trade that as well. It's Sekre, the only combo above 200.
Holding strong for his team.
Yeah, you want to talk about a recovery after the early two miss. Sekre putting the S on his chest right now.
Russell and Aldo trading misses there.
Hong Kong trying to get some combos up above 200 with a quarter of the map left. They're still not quite out of it. Sekre will drop. Lexi drops. No combo. Latifa. He's gonna miss though. The second he has the break with 200 combo and no 200s on the US, he finds a miss. That's unfortunate. And the US look like they're gonna be able to hold and close it out.
Barring a fail, this is gonna be US's point.
Yep, just a few more sections they have to glide through at this point.
And a miss by Latifa Sama there towards the end, but not gonna make a difference score-wise.
Yeah, but that's going to be the third break point in a row in this match. The US 3-2 lead. Russell, your MVP. 1,000,000 points from him. And Lexi, that's an impressive score with Hidden. Honestly, those are all fairly decent scores. Just
Really
the
are.
US just proved to be the more consistent team there. We saw how Sekre was able to recover early and just really made a difference. So now another chance for the U.S. to go up by 2. The only question now is what do they pick? They've been fancying the Nomads so far.
Do they go ahead and close out the double time pool? Considering the fact that both teams are 1-1 on those?
I feel like they could pick literally anything but hidden at this point.
Yeah.
Don't know how they feel about Nomad 1. But oh no!
Ooh.
Never mind. I'm gonna eat my words. They do pick hidden. This is a bold and spicy pick here from the US. Because Hong Kong quite skilled on hidden. So are the US. They are 7.8, and that means one thing.
Whoa,
That means
what?
Zach is coming in.
The grand old man of catch.
Zach versus AFB. I cannot wait. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Zach, Lexi, and Russell for the US. Yeah, Russell is going to be the third man for the US.
Uh-oh, AFB admitting that he didn't practice this. Not 100% sure on how I feel about the truth in that or not, but...
Well, I mean, he's tight red hitting the US warm-up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But at the same time, this is the finals.
Sight read pod. Now the question is, who's coming in on the side of Hong Kong, because they only have second as an AFB in the lobby right now. They're waiting on a third. So interesting to see the US reach for hidden. But also, you know, I guess they feel like if they can take this point, that's a huge point, and it will be Latifah coming in for Hong Kong.
Sakanaz, AFB, and Latifah for Hong Kong, Rossold, Zach, and Lexi for the United States. Gotta say, I honestly was not expecting the United States to be the first team to pick hidden.
Yeah, that certainly is a little unexpected. So here we go.
The approach rate is so slow.
The patience required is immeasurable to anything else. Latif, a triple miss from Hong Kong, and no one in the US missed that intro. Lexi will find the first drop.
Zach as well. Rossold holding on.
And honestly, on maps like these, it's literally just if you can get up there and hold 200 combo for a little while, you bank some serious points. Because of just how hard this low AR hidden is.
And the AFB is going to drop before he gets up to that 200 combo.
Yeah, and look who the US have up there. They have Zach and Lexi. Sakan has the alone with combo for Hong Kong. But, Zach and Lexi drop. Sakanaz, wait.
Latifah's going to trade it.
Yeah, but Sakanaz is above 200. He's getting max score. But he will drop. And AFB is going to get up there, but Russell is there.
But Russell's going to drop.
It's really hard to tell who has advantage for this because the misses just keep coming in.
It really is hard to tell.
But AFB is pulling back some score right now, folks. AFB is pulling it back. His teammates not doing him any favors here. They don't have much combo at all, but that 200 combo is going to keep Hong Kong in it here with a third of the map left to go. Russell trying to get up there to negate it. Everyone else is just trying desperately to get to 200. Latifa. A quarter left, and we do get a break.
USC, they have the lead. AFB knowing that he has to hold on if his team stands a chance of coming back into this point.
Yeah, but look, the US, they nearly have triple 200s. Lexi will miss right before it, but now they have two of them. And right as Hong Kong gets to, AFB does drop. Sakanaz does get up there. But Russell and Zach are there to punish. And the US, too many points. There's not enough time for Hong Kong. They pick hidden. They get the point. 4-2 United States.
And an impressive 7 miss by Zach there.
Yeah, that was some really good stuff from him. He had several nice moments where he was above the 200 combo mark, would miss shortly after, would always recover up to it. And nobody else is really able to do it that well.
Yeah, but AFB, those misses early on in the map, getting that 486 combo, coming in with MVP for that pick.
Actually, that was AFB.
Yeah, that's why I said AFB.
I thought you said Zach for a second. I saw someone say Zach MVP in the chat. Yes, Zach. He's MVP of our hearts.
Mm-hmm. The one and true right hidden God in our hearts.
Now, I always wonder when teams are going to take their timeout.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're Hong Kong, I don't know if you take a timeout. I mean, unless you just have a map you know you want to play right now. Because you really don't want that momentum to shift at all in favor of the US.
Oh, yeah. You think Hong Kong might switch it up, go double time, low AR into high AR?
I don't know. I feel like they can also reach for Hard Rock.
That is true. I do know if they are going to choose Hard Rock, they're gonna be iffy on that Hard Rock 3 pick.
Yeah, I see someone in the chat asking timeout. So both teams have 1 2-minute timeout they can call. And that will add 2 minutes to the timer and just give them some more time to make a decision. Or just for lulls whenever you want to use it. But both teams do have that timeout. And Nomad 5 will be the pick from Hong Kong. The Convert Nomad, Silver's Extra. Fox or Rays. And this is actually one of the more important picks of the match if you're Hong Kong, because you just don't allow any team at this point to get a 3-point lead. But Russell, Sekre, and Lexi stepping up for the US. Otto, LS, AFB, and Latifa for Hong Kong. Hong Kong just got to find a way back in this. They were keeping up quite well with the Americans at the start of the match. We were at 2-2. So we'll see if they can pull it back and quell the advantage. But chat, give your teams your energy. Hong Kong needs the energy right now, and so does the US. A lot is on the line.
Winner moves on, loser goes home.
Winner gets a date with Italy tomorrow in the top 4. And the loser will be eliminated. Here we go. Getting to some Nomad converts here. Roughly 2 minutes in length here, so not terribly long. Russell and Otto going to trade early misses.
AFB with an early miss as well.
And so advantage US. It's very early though, so it's not going to be a huge difference on the scoreboard once they get to that 200 combo cap.
Sekre.
Yeah, that's the first big drop there. That's after 200. So Otto will trade with Sekre. He missed multiple times and he misses again along with Otto.
Lexi and Latifa are gonna trade, so now it's AFB and Russell holding strong for the team. But AFB is gonna drop.
I think really you got to keep your eyes on Russell here. He is just good at these kind of maps, and if he pops off, it's gonna be dangerous for Hong Kong. But the US now with two 200 combos. But yeah, those two 200 combos from the US are gonna start going to work.
AFB is gonna drop before he gets up to that 200 combo.
Oh, a double miss from Hong Kong there.
And a double miss from the US.
Ottawa Straws, and it's Russell once again. He's still rocking the FC. Quarter of the map left. And this guy, one of the greats in the world. He's really good at the gimmicky, tricky patterns. He's just known for doing things that most people can't, and you see why right here.
Zekere with a drop before that game and traded with Latifa and Lexi.
Russell is going to give up the FC at the very end, but he's put in the work. That's a frustrating one miss at the end. But Russell, folks. That's
insane.
A play. 980K. Nearly 100,000 more. Basically 100,000 more than anybody else. He is gaming.
Russell, what? I have no words for that performance.
I mean, you want to talk about a player that shows up in the big time matches. We talk about the US coming through clutch in the past years, but Russell has been a part of almost every single great moment for them. And you see him step up in a crucial point because now they can really put on the pressure because they have a 3-point lead. They're 2 points away. Now maybe they can be a little more bold here with this pick. Not that you should throw any picks away against an opponent like Hong Kong, but now they've got a little room to breathe here.
Honestly, if I was the United States, possibly go for that double time pick just because I know there's a lot of back and forth patterns in that can really be detrimental if you have your nerves really excited. Could see something with the HR3 as well.
I mean, I think the thing is when you look at the pool, it just feels so open for the US because they won the Hard Rock. They've taken a point on double time. I mean, they've done well in no mod. And Hard Rock 3, as you mentioned, the Oracle himself predicts it correct, folks. Time for some Hard Rock converts.
Coming in at 3 minutes. This is a convert that I know a lot of top players have been eyeing a full combo on with Hard Rock, and Sekre actually has a double SF on this.
A double SS, he has 2 SS's?
I'm sure he's done it before, at least back-to-back double S, but yeah, he has a double S on this map. So, no surprise here that the United States are going to pick this.
Yeah, but I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on Auto LS and Russell. I mean, Russell with an amazing performance. And also Latifa Sama, he's a player that flies under the radar and kind of shows up when you least expect him to. So you can never really keep your eye off a player like that. It looks like this is going to be the setup. We do see Diao stepping in as well. And there is the start command. And Hong Kong really now in trouble. They need some points to stop this momentum. Here we go. AFB will also tack on the hidden.
Waiting for everything to sync up. Here we go.
3 minutes, so not terribly short, not terribly long. A double miss from the US at the start. AFB will also find a miss and trade it, so Hong Kong with the slight advantage. AutoLS and Latifa Sama looking to put in some work here. And Russell, nonetheless, keeping pace. Everyone able to recover quite well. That's a really good sign too when you see a nice quick recovery. But AFB is going to drop once again. And that quick jump, Russell and AutoLS do trade. So now Latifa Sama the only one above 200. Sekre and Dion now banking the points. Advantage US.
AFB right there with a miss.
Yeah, and he'll find another one.
Auto back up to that 200 combo though.
Ooh, Russell
finding a miss right before that slider.
Yeah, just broke right before the slider, but the US still should be fine if he's able to recover, but a double miss. Oh, a double miss from Hong Kong. Oh, but it's AutoLS now. Dion drops, so he's the only one 200 combo pulling. Latifa will miss. So that's going to hamper things. He keeps missing.
Russell.
Oh, this could get very close. AutoLS is the one thing just keeping Hong Kong in it.
As soon as he got up to that 200 combo, finds a miss.
Yeah, now it's not looking so good for Hong Kong because the Americans with 200 combos are starting to pull the score. And Hong Kong are still not out of it. There's plenty of time coming up to the final quarter, but they're going to need some help. Latifa continuing to find those misses. Struggling a bit. His accuracy's been good. Just a few misses here and there. And the US now coming through with consistent 200 plus combos. Russell will drop. But now Hong Kong with two 200s of their own. They're trying to pull the score, but they're going to need more.
Latifa up to that 200 combo.
Yeah, Hong Kong are also going to need to hold it from here on out. Oh, but Latifa. Oh, that's a brutal miss. And yep. Oh, double miss from the US. Hold on. Sekre drops. Triple miss. Hold up. And AutoLS. And Latifa trying to run it back. Miss from Sekre. Score bar's getting closer.
Don't think it's enough.
The US with enough points in the bank to hold on. That is a 10K win for the US.
And now it's match.
The US able to do just enough in the early stages of the map to get them to the end. Hong Kong were coming quick, though. But AutoLS, look at that score. One miss from him. Now, the only good news for Hong Kong here is that they do have the pick.
Mm-hmm. So the question is, what are they going to pick?
Yeah, we're definitely going to see that timeout come out now. It's either going to be now or never on the timeout. Unless they just know immediately, but... It's pretty dangerous now. I mean, I feel like they're forced to either go with like an easy no-mod or hidden 3. I mean, they may go for the DT.
They might, but they're gonna have to choose something that they know all 3 players are comfortable with. So.
Oh, they're actually no timeout needed. No mod 6. So it's gonna be the other no mod convert. So mapped by Lasty. That's actually a fair pick. for the lengthy convert. It didn't work out for him last time, but they preferred this over hidden, so there's got to be a reason.
Who's going to be that third player coming in for the United States? We see Sekre and Luxie right there.
I feel like it's going to be Russell. I just feel like he's playing too good in this match right now. He's got so much momentum. And once again,
right you are.
Oh wait, but actually, DeCreeper is also going to come in, so that means one of these three players will be stepping out. So interesting, we will see DeCreeper come in for his second play. Hong Kong with no substitutions. They are confident in these three players. So I'm not sure if DeCreeper's having some connection issues at the moment.
No, I'm not sure either. They're trying to move him over.
Don't know who he's going to sub in for. Oh, it's actually going to be Roston stepping out? Never mind. Nope, now they're just playing mind games with us. Never mind. Things are moving quickly.
Easy solution, Dolan. Fusion Dance from Dragon Ball. Just combine Creeper and Russell together, so that way they make one person and can therefore legally play by the rules.
I don't know if the world can handle that. So the Creeper actually will not be coming in despite what we saw in the comments there. So it's going to be Auto LS, Auto Fanboy, Latifa Sama for Hong Kong against Sekre, Lexi, and Russell for the US. Hong Kong now need to win 5 in a row or their World Cup life is over. So the client getting synced up now, 4 minutes long. So plenty of time, and we have seen Hong Kong have been stronger in the second half of these longer maps so far.
However, they are facing match point. Nerves could play a factor here as we see early double miss by Russell and Luxie.
Yeah, Hong Kong with a slight advantage at the start. AFB will trade one of those misses back. But I guarantee you that is not going to be the deciding factor here. The combo's recovering. Actually, the US with the advantage just because of how early their 2 misses were. Now getting into the first key eye, really. Question is, who's going to blink first? Because right now they all look real comfortable with AFB. He'll be the one to get caught out.
At the end of the key eye, Russell ends up missing.
So it's going to be traded back, but then Latifa and AFB do drop, a double miss there. So now the US putting some points in the bank. Sekre and Lexi still holding strong with Auto LS in the FC department. Russell going back on the recovery with Tifa and Auto. Oh, Auto LS. That was an interesting miss. He got caught out just before the start of that PI.
And Latifa is gonna break.
With Sekre though. Lexi breaks, so no FCs for the US, no FCs left in the lobby.
But AFB is gonna lose his 200 combo.
Yeah, but Russell is there with a big combo. Auto LS now finally getting up there to stop bleeding.
Ooh,
but there's
triple miss
misses.
US.
But Latif now the only one with combos, so he's going to start pulling it back actually a little bit. But Hong Kong's still going to be behind the 8-ball just a little bit. They're going to need some more help. But a third of the map remaining, and it's still fairly close. The thing about Hong Kong that you just love to watch about him is you can never, ever count him out. Just when you think that the map is pretty much well and over, they'll make a crazy run.
Looking around 40,000 points.
Yeah, still doable, but time is of the essence. Quarter of the map left. That means we're in the final minute. Lexi just dropped. Several misses there. He missed several notes. Sacre drops. Hong Kong holds. Hong Kong should have a lead here.
Rasta drops. Door flips.
And now all of a sudden, just like that, Hong Kong in the driver's seat here, firmly in command. I told you can never count them out.
You said they're a lot stronger in the second half of the map, and here we are seeing that.
They just finished so strong in all of the long picks. And now with the lead, they're still not out of the woods. They can't afford like a last-second break, but now they're in a position to win. And the U.S. are frantically having to play catch-up and just pray that they miss. But Latif at the drop. Is it enough, though? That's the question. It's going to be so close. Coming to the wire. Tournament life is on the line for Hong Kong. Can they hold on? It looks like they might be able to. Russell missed at the end, and Hong Kong once again with another insanely close clutch point.
Another 10,000 point win. Only this time it's on the side of Hong Kong.
So they will stay alive. 6-3. The pick now for the U.S. Hong Kong able to survive. You gotta love it. So now the U.S. have a decision to make. There's one hidden, one hard rock, one double time, and one no mod. One of everything. And the U.S. actually are going to call for the timeout. So that's the first timeout of the match taken, and it's by the U.S. You know, this is actually one of the first times we've seen someone use a timeout when they're in the lead. Most teams that have used the timeout, it's been when they're a match point back against the wall. That's when they usually whip it out.
And just as soon as that timeout happens, Snow Leopard coming in with 5 gifted subs.
Thank you so much, my dude.
We appreciate that.
Spreading the love on stream, you gotta love it. So 2 minutes will go on to the timer in addition to what's already on the timer. So the U.S. basically could have up to essentially 3.5 more minutes from now to pick a map. And that should tell you how big of a decision it is, because they have one map open in each pool. Noma 1 is a little risky. DT is a little risky. Hidden's a little risky. And if that hard rock is just difficult for them, that could also be a risky pick. It's really hard to tell what they're going to pick, and obviously the timeout kind of indicates that they don't have much of a general idea here. Maybe they're deciding between a couple.
Yeah, that hard rock is really short compared to the other two, coming in at just a little over a minute, but it's one of those maps where just the slightest slip up can cost you dearly.
And now that 2 minutes has gone up on the board and extra, so less than 2 minutes remaining for the U.S. It shows you how serious they're taking this. Even though they're in a very favorable position, up 3 on match point, they know who they're playing against here. And they want to get it done right now. This is for the final spot in top 4. Winner to face Italy.
The AFC there in the chat calling for time in compared to the US's timeout.
He's ready to go, man. Well, chat, we hope you're enjoying the match, but let's get some hype in the chat for your teams. Are you cheering for Hong Kong or are you cheering for the US? Give your teams your energy.
Even though it's 6-3 right now, I'm still banking on that tiebreaker.
It will be Hard Rock too.
On that tiebreaker.
Shuffle heaven. And I guess it makes the most logical sense in terms of just how this match has gone when you see how these teams have lined up on the mods. Hong Kong have not done super well on Hard Rock.
But both Hard Rock maps were more consistency picks, and this one coming in significantly less at under 2 minutes.
Yeah, and also that may play into the US's advantage here because we've seen just that the longer the map is, the better Hong Kong has been in the second half, and they've been able to nearly make those comebacks. So this could be just what the US needed, but also it was left unpicked for a reason. So we have 4 US players in the lobby. Lexi has defected.
Poor shame, Luxie. Poor shame.
We needed him. Hong Kong will be getting there, but obviously there's much discussion as to who is going to play it.
And just like Sekre asked, Luxie went poof.
And he is gone. Sekre, Rosseld, and Diao.
Auto LS, Latifa Sama, and Chung B.
Chung B stepping back in. And this is Hong Kong's all-business roster here. You've got Latifa Sama, Chung B. They were here in finals week when Hong Kong did it in 2017. And now they're being joined by Auto LS, the former #1 player. And against Sekre, Rossland, and Diao, this could go either way. Don't pull an Italy on us, please. That's what the US is kindly asking for. Start command is in. Here we go. Round number 10.
Will we start to see the claw back towards tiebreaker on the side of Hong Kong, or will the US be able to seal the deal with this pick?
This was the decision the Americans made after the timeout they took. Hard Rock 2, Shuffle, Heaven. Here we go. Chung B with the first miss very early on for Hong Kong. Ooh, Latifa also getting caught out. The US still holding strong with 3 FCs. Auto LS is the only FC remaining for Hong Kong early on. This map is not that long, 1:53 in length.
It's not that long, but it is brutal with the patterns.
So far, it's been dominance from the US early on. Diao does find the first miss, though, for the US. He tries to get back on Hong Kong. They're not going down. Look at the combos. They're all over 200. They're fighting back. Halfway through. Chung B. Oh, that was a big miss. Ooh. He missed most of that stream.
Just as Diao recovered back up to 200 as well.
A third of the map left. Is this all she wrote from Hong Kong? We've seen them pull off some great comeback wins in this match. Do they have one more in them? There's a miss from Diao. The problem is, Sekre and Russell have other ideas. Chung B struggling. Latifa. Auto LS is desperately trying to keep him afloat. But he's down. Auto LS is down. It's Sekre and Russell standing tall. They finally give it up at the end. Are they going to hold on? Can they avoid the fail? And that is going to do it. The United States are going to the top 4, 7-3, the final score. Rossold, Sekre, standing tall for the U.S. there. Autoles with a brilliant score.
An amazing one miss by Autols, but unfortunately for Hong Kong, his performance alone is not enough to propel them forward. As unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to Hong Kong in this tournament now. Well played by them. Getting it this far.
Yep, and this is their second finals week appearance for Hong Kong. This ties their best back in 2017. So overall, a very good year for Hong Kong, but the U.S. are chasing that second top 3 badge, and now they are 1 game away. They will have to battle Italy for it, though, tomorrow. So let's take a look at the bracket. China already locked into the grand finals. Now Korea awaits Italy or the U.S. And that will be our last match of the weekend, happening tomorrow, folks. We're in the business end of the tournament, Jay.
Do or die time.
This is where the heroes shine.
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow, is it going to be the amazing duo of Karam and Arma leading the way for Italy? Or is the United States going to find their way back up to a podium spot after missing out last year?
Who knows? Italy in their first ever finals week in CWC. It's been a dream run for them, really. We'll see if the glass slippers still fits tomorrow against the U.S. 14 hours from now, guys. Set your clocks. Set your alarms. You don't want to miss it. It's catch history. Jay, it's been a pleasure as always.
Always, my man. Always.
But that is going to do it for us for now. We'll see you in 14 hours. The United States take a 7-3 win over Hong Kong. Top 4 match tomorrow.